Tens of thousands of protesters are demanding President Trump lift a ban on people traveling to the U.S. from
It's going to be a recruitment boon for
White House says
ISIS.
the travel ban is needed to keep the U.S. safe.
Un-American.
I want to tell the world that refugees are real people with
But you don't create chaos while you're doing
Everybody
it.
needs to just take a deep breath.
I'm coming from the Democratic Republic of Congo. My father is the founder of a non-profit organization which provides free job training to children who were in the army and for women who have been raped and their children. He started to have some problem with the government. He came here in 2013, and at that time my family was really in danger. So many times some of the soldiers came home and asked for my father. Sometimes he even wanted us to go and stay at another place and leave our house because he was thinking that we are not safe there and because the government knows where we are living. That's when my father started to look for help here, and he found some good people who really helped him. One day he called us and he told us that he got his asylum. That's why my family is so grateful about the advocate of human rights. They help us so much, and without him we could still in fear and we could not be safe, and maybe something bad could happen to us. Seeing our dad waiting for us, that was like a miracle, yeah.
Imagine being 6 years old, walking into a courtroom, not understanding English or the language that the courts are speaking in. And even if you do have an interpreter, you don't understand the laws and regulations. Imagine facing that alone. The trauma these children have experienced it's completely unbelievable. I wouldn't even expect an adult to be able to cope with. I am an advocate for these kids. They're only kids. My youngest client is 6, and without the advocates, she would have to face judges, government officials, regulations and laws, all by herself. Because the advocates exist, because the system of pro bono attorneys, and representations exist, these children have someone by their sides to guide them through the entire process. It's hard to picture, or I don't want to picture, where some of these families would be without the advocates.
Christine fled Burundi, where she was an incredibly successful businesswoman. That sort of fell apart for her when she took a stand against corruption and publicly spoke out against corruption. So she was detained and tortured and fled the country in the early part of 2012. She came to Minnesota in 2013 and then got connected with advocates for human rights.
The asylum process of seeking protection for refugees that are fleeing their countries is supposed to take a matter of months. The wait often ends up being longer, and if we have a client that comes in our door today, we're telling them it's about 3 to 5 years before they'll even have an interview on their case.
Christine is actually one of the luckier ones. She had her interview in the summer of 2014, was granted asylum on account of political opinion in July of 2015. So we immediately started the family reunification process.
We spend a lot of our time in our work talking with clients about the darkest moments in their lives, the most difficult things, and making the case to the U.S. government that this person has been harmed and needs protection. But moments like these, you see the resilience come true, and that all of our clients are survivors, and they all have so much strength. And to see a family reunited like this and see them strong again, being able to be here and witness sort of the beauty of that is really one of the joys of the work that we do, and what gives us momentum to continue forward and continue to help. Thank you, God! Thank you.